Hey, what is up everybody, Blaze here, and today for you guys another video of Persona 5X. Inside today's video, guys, we're going to be going ahead and doing a little bit of Astrolab and just kind of yapping it up on some things that's been happening in P5X itself, whether it's global, TW, or KR. Doesn't matter what it is, we just going to be talking about it today while enjoying a little bit of fight. So if you guys are interested in this, be sure to sit back, relax, and enjoy. And as always, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. It does help me out quite a lot. So let's jump straight in. So Astrolab is one of the few places that is where I can actually wind down and actually try to talk to some of you guys a lot more, because I don't really do a lot of down-to-earth type P5X videos that often, especially when it comes down to things that's going around in the community or things that's really just going around in the game. So Astrolab is kind of the place where I kind of do this for. So any of my new folks, this is kind of your one-to-one with Blade type talk here. I have, of course, this in the background so you guys can enjoy the fights here, but we're really just going to be talking about different stuff. So one of the first things I wanted to talk about with the P5X community is definitely I'm starting to really enjoy just getting on the game and doing what I need to do here, especially with the newer stuff, right? Global recently got Futaba, so it's been actually being a little bit fun getting back on that and getting back to the little cycle of things. And then TW has started to kick up a little bit for me because Fuka's coming. Now, all these characters, it's starting to get to that halfway point or the half year where we start to now see like our Navis come in, and that's usually where we always get a broken freaking Navi, and dang, that freaking skill's cool as always. But we always seem to get a broken Navi during that time period, hence the reason why we got Futaba, why we got Fuka. And I won't lie to you guys, it's nice to freaking see it, man. This is one of the few times that it just always is a fun time to get on the game and get to do whatever we want. I've heard some crazy stuff about Fuka just being absolutely insane with the swap outs, but I've also heard a few things on seeing that, like, for some reason, I don't know why, apparently like the A6 got nerfed or something like that. It's been causing a lot of uproar on different ends, and man, as a person who kind of looks in and out of the community at times, and just like I'll sit there for sometimes, and then sometimes I try to disassociate it, or else it just messes with your mental sometimes. What is it called? It truly is interesting to see how this game is going. Like, as the years have progressed, I do have to say it has turned really nice into an amazing community to be a part of, and has been an amazing time to see all the characters slowly getting made. And oh my god, that AOA is freaking awesome. But an amazing community that everything has been in here, and I'm not gonna lie, I really do enjoy it. But some things that I do have some cons with P5X for, and I've been trying to hope that they start to do them, is we have a lack of a couple things in this game, and I think it's very obvious what lacks are, especially as we slowly start to play more often. The global side usually doesn't see this side because, of course, you know, it's not something that they're really paying too much attention to, but everyone else does kind of see this side of things. And what I mean by this is we don't ever have real hard content, you know what I'm saying? Like, we have hard content, we have content, but for example, Astrolab, I'm doing it right now in front of you guys. This is actually fun to do when you actually want to take control of it and figure out the gimmicks yourself. But even now, I can just put this on auto, use a random audio generated team right there, and usually 9 times out of 10 it'll just work. It just stinking works, and I don't got to know the gimmick, I don't got to do any of that anymore. And at the beginning of Astrolab, it was pretty difficult, right? But now it's became more of an auto simulator, and that's a lot of things inside of P5X. When it comes down to my viewpoints on it, is I believe we need more interactive game modes, more like interactive gameplay, and that's where it kind of comes down to more of a snooze fest for certain things, because it's no longer a game where, yes, you are playing it, you are enjoying it, and I still am enjoying it, of course, but it's no longer a game where you're just doing this and you're like, okay, cool, this is going to be great. No, it's more of a game that now you kind of just do things and it just kind of works. We need more interactive gameplay, we need more interactive game modes, because the only thing that we really have to bother taking control of is SOS and Guild Boss, because they're the only things that really get a person to really want to hardcore try, because there's prizes attached to them. People usually love to have some of the side effect type deals, such as getting the frames for your guilds, stuff like that. They care about more of the aesthetic type deals when it does come down to stuff. And as much as I do love that, one of the few things that I love more is actually being able to feel challenged in this game, which as time is going, All right, we're slowly getting somewhere. We're slowly getting somewhere. It's been a lot better since 4.0 on TW, KR, and CN, but at the same time, we're still missing that extra oomph that makes Persona, right? We haven't had too many battles that really require you to like sit back and think, okay, not only do I need to bring these characters, but I need to bring specific personas. I need to bring specific items, specific skill sets to actually get past that. And I think the main reason for that is because it is a gacha at the end of the day. They want to make sure everyone is still able to clear. But I do feel like one of the things that really holds this game back from being a exceptional game is just the only that we need genuine interactive content. We need genuine interactive fights that really make you have to use your brain for them, and we don't really get that too much. I think Tartarus, maybe not even Tartarus, because Tartarus is still kind of one of those autos type little modes here. It's only the little new bosses that are ranked, where for example, the new moon boss that switches its ability, its attributes. You can very well put that on auto, but it's a little harder there because you have to figure out exactly what elements you need to use, what you need to do in order to affect the guy, and try to pre-plan beforehand in order to get him to swap his attributes. And that's more or less something that takes a little bit of working with. I mean, sure, you could very well bypass it with Taba and that can work, but even then you still have to take a little bit of control. You have to actually think, you have to actually figure out how that works. And P5X is really missing some of those gameplay. We've recently, even in some of the community, have lost some big figures in the community due to them just having lack of interest now. And I think that was like the P5X info bot that's on Twitter. They're going to be stepping away if I'm right. And it's kind of saddening to see stuff like that, because inside of a community like this, I have a ton of fun in. It's just not something that a lot of people seem to enjoy, or a lot of people are starting to die out on enjoying, because at that point they don't find it fun anymore. They're now starting to see like it's just the same stuff of playing on auto and that's it. I can pretty much be anything. And this is also coming from a person with A6, by the way. But even on a zero level, for a lot of folks on TW, it's now becoming an auto phase. As long as you have the characters you kind of need, or even in that aspect, you don't even need them. You just need maybe one or two particular characters, and you usually can just stomp anything in your face. And I think that's a huge con that happens to P5X itself. Now, the other thing that I did want to address, of course, is apparently, I don't know if this is true just yet, but apparently there's a rumor going around where we're starting to slow down to try to catch up with CN as well. Now, if some of you guys are in tune with TWKR, TWKR are actually a week behind CN. Well, I think CN ended up having planning to have a slowdown of some sort here due to some type of deal. I have to ask earphone what it was again, but apparently they're planning to have a slowdown very soon. That could be just a rumor, and we might end up catching up on TWKR. And the reason why they're doing this is because they want to try and get all of them synced. Now, this scares me because if you're a YouTuber or if you're any person who's done gacha content for a long time, I definitely can say having that foresight is always great, which is why a lot of players they have an account on like the other version, the newest version, mainly to test out stuff first, or get their hands on it first for content, but they have their actual account on a different version to allow them to prepare for that content, right? So you usually see people who play JP and Global, right? But on JP, that's more their test account, while Global, that's their real account. That's where they spend their money, and that's where they get the chance to actually test. Well, this is the same thing with me when it comes down to CN, and then of course TW. I main TW, which is a week behind CN, and this is my main account. It gives me time to, of course, okay, I can see the characters on CN, I can prep, and then I'm able to go ahead and enjoy when I can enjoy it, right? But if this does happen, man, I'm in for a world of hurt. And I feel like a lot of players are too, because then at that point, yes, we will get the stuff just as early as CN, but the problem is going to be now there won't be time to save as much, or at least there won't be time to check out the characters as much. So we won't really get that foresight of exactly what's going down, and it's going to be the first week of hell all over again. So I'm kind of scared about that when it does come down to P5X. At least the other side, for you global players, you guys still will have some foresight, but eventually I do believe y'all won't be too far behind us in the end, but I am kind of interested to see how that's gonna go out. But the last thing I did want to go about is with the things happening on global. Now, global's been moving fast, as all you guys already know. Nothing too crazy out of the blue with that, but they've been moving quick here. One of the things that I truly wanted to talk about was, at least, is everyone feeling decent right now? Like we're about to go to the triple threat, man. I know I did a video early this morning going over should you skips and stuff like that, but we're about to get to the nitty gritty, like triple threat type deal. So is everyone on global like decent for that? Are we ready for it? Because dude, we're gonna have a Violet, we're gonna have Howler having Win Vast in every last one. I'm hoping a lot of folks are really ready for it. I'm excited on the global end for this, because this is like where P5X really starts to turn up, but it's also where P5X starts to eat a lot of people's funds. So I want to know if everyone's really excited about this, because we got a lot of stuff to cover. I know P5X is also releasing some crazy stuff on global, like LaFell's EX plan, which I have no idea what the heck that is. Tycoon's coming out, so I'm excited to do Tycoon videos again to have a little bit more fun. And there's a ton of stuff that's about to go down that I'm really excited to do here. But this video is mainly just like a chill out video, right? It's some upcoming things to come, the P5X itself, and some things that I have some pros and cons with. So I don't know, man. I really don't know. I'm excited for P5X in the future. I do hope everything keeps going well, but dude, this is where it's about to get crazy in Persona. So it's going to be an insane time. Now we're kind of getting our butts handed to us right now. I don't know what the flip is happening. The boss mobs don't seem like they want to die, so we are going to have to do something about this, but I think we're good still, right? Teach gonna save us? Like Teach might save us, so we might be decent. Oh, okay, hold on, never mind. Teach might not save us because we ain't doing the most while they're down here. So I don't know. I think we have a downed one. I might actually have to take control of this one, because it looks like they're struggling a little bit to clear, which health wise they're fine because Marion's here, but I don't think this works naturally if they're not down. So I think we're supposed to down them to deal more damage, so we have to first knock them down and junk. But I'm unsure. I don't know why we're not dealing too much damage. Let's see if I can see what's going on here. So I don't think she's gonna attack. She's gonna do the double buff, of course, and then I think the rest of our things is just buffers. So we might have to change up our team on this one. I did not expect to lose, or at least to have to deal with a little bit of this here, but okay. So there's one down. We might actually can kill this. It just looks really weird on the scale of killing, because I'm not gonna lie to you, health ain't looking good, and our team is kind of getting stomped to flip out. So come on, team, we need y'all to kind of step this up just a wee bit here. I think of course our turbo is going to knock all of them, or at least get the majority of them knocked on down, so I'm not too worried about it. But let's see what happens here. So we're gonna go ahead and get a bunch of hits on her. She's perfectly fine. We get the extra little hits here. Looks like everyone's kind of getting knocked out. Boom, get a knockdown on two of you guys. Going ahead and follow up on the other one. Hopefully he gets knocked. Okay, no knock right there, and we should be able to knock him down with this here. Boom, another knock. Oh, no knock. Dang, wow. Okay, so you guys are just able to take this. I thought for a second we were gonna get a knock there, but it doesn't seem like it. I might just go ahead and take control. I'm being so real with you, because they're kind of getting away with murder, and I don't like that. So let's just kill this dude on off, get him low and get rid of him, because I didn't think that they would genuinely try to put up too much of a fight, and I do want to kill this in one rotation. So oh dang, okay partner, I didn't think that would hurt that much, but okay, let's use our skill one. Now I do know of course our rotation is totally different, but I'm trying to focus mainly on killing. So let's just pop this twice here. I want to get them knocked out of here, because they're going to be a little bit of an issue if I keep letting them get away with this. So go ahead and pop this off, use a baton pass on here. And this is what I mean, where like sometimes Astrolab makes you, it genuinely forces you to actually heal some things here. So every now and again, it's every now and again, you might have to actually turn up and actually do something here, but it's quite rare. So I'm gonna use this one here, get our little enhanced move on off, boom, get a hit in, boom, immediately knock him on down, and let's finish it off with the teacher. But we talked about a lot of things, random stuff today inside of this video. Hopefully you guys did enjoy it. If you did, please do smash that like button with your forehead and consider subscribing if you are new. But I'm gonna just kill this dude on off, so goodbye, go away. But till next time, everybody, thank y'all for listening to my yap fest, and peace on out.